Welcome back, sports fans. Here we go, another video, and we are doing an upgrade, but this time we are upgrading Jar Miller, which is an amateur card. Now, these don't normally give you much of a PB. We can see here it's probably around about, or what is it, 5.8, so that's 8. It's probably an 7.5–8% increase there. So not quite what you get at the higher level. But as we know, when we're doing level 15, it's not necessarily the card itself, it's stacking the cards. So if we go to disciplines and look at middle distance running, the 800, that's now the second 15 card. I always say 3 at 15 is where you start to get that improvement. So let's just see how we do in the 800 meters. Let's make some room, as you know we do. Okay. Ready? Again, need a good start. This is a race I'm desperately longing for a fully perfect run, and I always think I should be able to do it, but I can never do it. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, a tiny bit early on that. That's how I sort of judge my start time on there. I should really have a understand the base level. Maybe we'll do that on the next card. We will do a base level run and then do the upgrade, do the base level run again, and we can actually see the improvement. And we know that there's variance in races, but we won't be a million miles away. And it will give us a good understanding of the true upgrade of the card. You know, this is a decent run. It's not great. Obviously, the start has hampered me. But I'm hoping that we do it next time and we get the perfect start, because without that it really does become null and void and we're just playing for the win at that point. And we know that on the tribe event we've got some challenges which are like tap and holds, taps, etc. We know that they're always going to be there, so actually, you know, completing it through is not the worst idea. It is one of the easier events out there. On paper anyway. It just always seems to be execution, never lives up to the hype of being able to do all perfect. So we'll give that one more go, and we'll make some room as well from a chest point of view. Always getting rid of the cheap ones just to do that. But we are upgrading well. Remember, new season starts Monday. That means that the AC store will be fully stocked, and that is how you really accelerate your account. So here we go, 800 meters. There we go, perfect start. That's what we want. Now we've just got to continue. We want that perfect run. I have been known to miss that one, even though it's at the slowest pace ever. Sometimes you just get a little bit over-eager. Right, everyone's coming across onto the inside lane. There we go, it's a good start. Oh, just in the end of that one. And that's always tricky, because if you're just at the end of it, the temptation is you go early. My nemesis tap. Oof, just. The amount of times I missed that on both the 800 and 15 is unbelievable. Oh, do you know what? That was so close to being... I thought I was going to get the perfect run. I didn't want to jinx it and say it as we were doing it. But one good will be really good. Here we go. Oh, a little bit late. Oh, ruined that bit. But that is not too bad. And that is a new PB. And actually a decent PB. We know we can do better. We obviously had 2 goods in that run. I think if we get both of those as perfects, we're probably close to maybe 139.71 maybe would be my understanding. But we got ourselves a decent amount of cups. We are waiting for that big jump in cups. We know it is coming up soon. We're not a million miles away, because we're starting to get those athletes up to a much higher level. Let's just do a quick card assessment. We've got some lagging behind, but we have nearly got the medium runner up to 30. And we can see actually we're close to getting the long run jump and throw into double figures. This is the slow period of the game now. Level 15. There's so much to get cracking on. Again, we've got ones that are further ahead on the coaches. Equipment wise, we're actually in a pretty good position. You know, we've got 1, 2 golds, 3 golds to go, 4, 5, and they're a little bit away. So we've got 6 more legendary to get up to 30. Now most of them are, you know, sort of 6 to 10 away. Yeah, there's a few a bit closer, but the pole vault is the one that's lagging behind. But there you go, 800 meters. That's what we're here to do today. You know, people say that doing those amateur cards really makes no difference. Well, we've just shown today that upgrading the amateur card does improve your athlete into level 15. And I think there's more to come from that. So, you know, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon, put a comment in below. You know, have you noticed any improvements with your blue cards, especially when you're at the higher levels of 14 and 15? But more importantly, how good can you do that run? Can you do a fully perfect on a regular basis? Or, like me, is it always annoyingly close where you are normally 1, 2 or 3 good taps in a perfect run? And how do you find the start of the 800? Personally, I think it's one of the hardest ones to nail, but love to hear your comments. So that's it. I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.